Hey, what's up, guys? Red K here, man. This is kind of a mini mod. We were talking about Street Fighter V Arcade. We didn't know that like the reveal trailer would go out like the next day after we recorded this, but most of the info is still pretty accurate. So enjoy our pre-talk about Street Fighter V Arcade before the trailer dropped. What's up, guys? This is kind of like a mini mop, I guess you could say. We had to talk about this real quick because this just popped up. So for by the way, full house tonight. Me, Red K,
the Loneliest Wolf.
Tony P.
Did we have another? Didn't we just create another?
Nope,
name?
this is a full house.
Did we create?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about the other member who's gone. My bad.
You mean?
No. The empty chair. That's what I was talking about.
No, I was gonna say. I think
did
Legacy something.
Didn't we create a name?
Yeah, that name's a legacy.
Didn't we create a name like during the Marvel? Because when we were playing MVCI, we created a name. It was like not the loneliest wolf, the lonely.
A lone wolf.
A lone wolf.
A lone wolf.
A lone wolf by choice.
I've been sitting there. I've been sitting on that name for like days. Like he's gonna bring it up again. I know it. I have a feeling.
A lone wolf.
A lone wolf by choice.
A lone wolf by choice.
Interesting.
Not the lone wolf.
Wow, it's just so good.
The alone wolf.
It just came off the tongue and it was just like.
It's sticking.
Oh God, it's so good. Anyways, right? So Street Fighter V Arcade mode. It's not a mode. It's actually a. So remember when Street Fighter V came out, and they were like, "This will be the last disc that you ever have to buy the entire lifespan of Street Fighter V." Because when it came out, remember we were like, "Man, this just gonna come out on Xbox because super duper quadruple." Fucking ultra remix version of Street Fighter V is gonna come out, and everybody's gonna have to shit. Like, nope, it's only on Street Fighter V. Well, guess what? Stop me if you heard this before. Capcom did not tell the truth.
Were you shocked at all
No, I mean, really
when they said that they were never gonna make?
I did believe them, but here's the thing, right? Okay, so this was rumored for a while.
You are naive if you believe them.
But I see why they're doing it. But this was rumored for a while, and like I kind of didn't believe it. But today it showed up on Amazon. 2 days ago it showed up on like some store in Australia. I saw the like a game, maybe like GameStop or something in Australia.
Yeah, like a advertising.
Yeah, and then like after it was on Amazon, I was like, oh, this is real shit. So it's Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, which I think is. I mean, if you're just gonna go out and call it, if they're afraid of saying, "Oh, we said we weren't gonna do this, and now we're not doing this," I mean, fuck it, just go out and do super remix. Like, really, just go balls.
Oh no! You don't know how Capcom does it. They do it in like tiers. Remember?
Yeah, it's true.
It's never just like all out the first time. It's for what Street Fighter 2. Then you had Street Fighter 2 Turbo. You had Street Fighter 2 Turbo Championship Edition. You had Street Fighter, and it just like builds on. You had was it for Street Fighter 4? It was a Street Fighter 4. Then was like
Super Street Fighter 4.
Super Street Fighter 4. Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
Yeah.
Super Street Fighter 4
Ultra.
Street Fighter 4.
Then
like,
Omega.
And then Ultra Omega.
Then Ultra Omega Street Fighter. Like they do it. They like start out.
We have to go back and play Omega.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Omega mode, because like I want to see how Omega mode. Because you remember we were like when Omega came out, we were like, yo, this is probably gonna be Street Fighter 5. I want to see how close Omega and Street Fighter 5 like work to each other. You know what I'm saying? Go back and check that out. That'd be interesting, right? So anyways, Street Fighter 5 didn't sell the great. I mean, it sold decently, and Capcom Cup is making up for a lot of the sales and everything like that. People are still buying the game slowly, but it didn't really jump out like it was supposed to, and because it didn't have a lot of features when it dropped, basically. And like Injustice is fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Injustice to this day, NPD numbers, man, they are fucking.
Shout out
it.
Black Lightning. I mean Raiden.
Yeah, both. Either or. I finally figured out how to make the skins be playable now. Like
really, you just not figured it out?
It's so extra. Like, why don't you just press a button and get an alternate skin? Or do you have to make it your load and then go to your character customization and then put it in? It's very confusing.
Welcome to NetherRealm Games.
Yep, that sounds accurate.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as the N-word, and I don't mean nigger.
Oh.
much worse than that. Net. Is
No!
so,
He just said, don't say it.
so
Dear God, do you want Ed Boon to fly from the heavens and hit you with a lightning dragon? I don't think you want that.
Hey, I'm just, all I'm saying
Or
is
the
this.
lightning
All I'm
fist.
gonna say is this: it's been raining here all day, so if
has
lightning
been
is
here
about
all
to
day.
strike,
Has been raining.
I'm
He's just
going
waiting
home.
for somebody to say that
If
word.
lightning is about to strike, I'm going home.
I was,
I'm not about to die with you, bro.
I did use black lightning.
You my dog, but
Well,
I'm
he
not about
wouldn't
to
kill.
die with you. Bro.
He is a benevolent God.
Yes.
He will not kill you.
He's a benevolent. So we got. So like I said, they're basically changing the. This is the rumor. So all this is like speculation, but all the speculation up to this point has been true. So word is they're changing the UI, meaning that I don't know if that means like they said the UI and the menu screen.
So that means user interface for in game or like during a match and
So that exactly. So
Oh.
so I mean that you know like the when the game turns on, that front screen is kind of it's serviceable, but it's not like what they said it was gonna be at first. It was like it's gonna be like it's gonna be Facebook for Street Fighter. Basically, is what they were trying to make it sound like. You have your own profile and you do all this other stuff and like that. So all that stuff that
how
they
many
kind of
likes can I get for them not to do this?
touche. Well, you
Well
know,
done, sir.
well, you know, on like, but it would be cool if they had it so similar to you know, like on Xbox, like there's you scroll over one and there's like what your friends have done, and it's like you can see cool screenshots of like what like your friends have played, whatever. So like what's the guy that's really good at Killer Instinct? My dude.
Shadow Show?
Yeah, Shadow Shell. Like so, I always see him like pulling off these insane combos.
Because he
And I
is
just-
really good.
And
at
like
fucking-
I'll just like for like 15 minutes like just go through his last played matches and just go, and that's on the side there. If something like that happened, like you know I don't have friends online, but like
So
if-
then, how would you? Well, this wouldn't
but
affect
this
you
would-
at all. Then
But this would be more incentive for me to do it though.
no, it wouldn't. It's like, don't lie to me. Don't lie to the listener. You're lying to both me and the
I
listener.
would-
and I will not stand for
I
such
feel like it would be
travesty.
more incentive for me to do it. So they're supposed to change that. They're supposed to change like the hyper combo bars and like your meters and everything like that. So they're going to look different. So they'll possibly trick people into thinking it's a new game. I don't know, and there'll be a new rating for it as opposed to the first one.
I hope I do not see in the FGC all the not all, because I don't think it'd be all the people. A lot of the people going that were like, I fucking hate this game's garbage. As soon as that one comes out, like this game is a new game. It's the most amazing thing. I'd be like, it's not a new game, man.
So we're supposed to get an actual arcade mode. Am I the only one clapping? Tony, arcade mode, Street Fighter 5.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Alrighty then.
Wait, we can get fined for this? When did this happen? Whoa!
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was channeling my inner beast mode. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My apologies. My
Jesus,
apologies.
that scared me.
So,
I was like, how much do I
there's-
get fined? I'm
there's
not getting
supposed-
paid for this shit.
And they're going to they said that the character select screen is going to be like different now. It's going to be in like bunches. So you'll have like the 4 Shadow Loop bosses or 4 original Shadow Loop
yeah.
bosses or whatever, and then you'll have like third strike characters over here, and then you'll have like original Street Fighter characters over here. So it'll be like in different like clusters, kind of how like the KOF stuff used to be and everything like that. So they said they're gonna like stretch it out.
But that make more sense for KOF because KOF is literally different games.
Well, I mean, this is
mashed
different
together.
games too, mashed up, but it's all
No,
Street,
no,
they're all
no.
on the Street Fighter banner.
No, those are Street Fighter games. This is like for King of Fighters would be like the
Oh, yeah.
Art of Fighting,
And
Fatal
Samurai,
Fury, freaking
yeah,
Samurai.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
Samurai Showdown technically. Because
Samurai,
that's
yeah,
like a side thing. But like
They're still
all
a
the
game.
different like Hikari Warriors, that would make sense for them because it's literally like SNK games.
Yeah.
Like I could see it if they had like Street Fighter and what's the fucking school the school
Rival
fighting
Schools.
rival schools
Rival
like
Schools.
that and then they'd be like okay that makes sense you have them separated
That
like
could
that
be a
or Marvel vs. Capcom
That could be a
Marvel side,
possibility too,
Capcom.
though. You know that happening.
I mean half past never they don't
Yeah.
care about rival schools.
But there's gonna be this. I mean, so it's gonna be a huge update, by the way. So like, true to what they said, if you have much, I guess, in the same way Super Street Fighter was, if you have the original, if you have a Street Fighter 5 disc, it's gonna be a free update. Like, it'll be Street Fighter Arcade, but like you just put in the game that you already have, so you don't actually have to buy it. But
And from now on, every disc will be Super Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Excuse me.
I mean, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but pretty much. And you got to think that season 1, 2. Are we on third season right yet?
No, not
second.
yet. We're still
So you got to think all the DLC from season 1 and 2 will be
we
on.
Still got one more character for this season.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the best one. I've been hearing a lot about this character, so I gotta.
We'll see.
I mean, well, every character's been interesting this season. I'll say that. Every character's had his own thing. I'll play with every character that's came out DLC, and it's been different every single time.
Yeah, they're all like.
Yeah.
It's not just like different in the sense like they're different from like the main roster of the game.
They're just.
I haven't played
different
characters that are like this in a Street Fighter game.
Yeah, ever
like,
pretty much.
Ever, yeah.
Yeah, even though that what's her name, sexy ass Egyptian girl. Manat is kind of like Bison's other half.
Rose.
Rose.
She's similar, but
it's different.
Way different.
Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying, right?
Way different.
And like you don't even have to. Manat. The cool thing about Manat, you don't even have to know how to play fighting games well to win with Manat.
No.
You can just kind of like keep people away from you. She's got some kind of like
roundhouse. Roundhouse.
Literally.
Roundhouse.
If you go back in our tapes, we literally roundhouse this guy to death like crush counter. I don't know what to even get off of it anymore, but
well,
it's like,
her roundhouse has a lot of range.
Yeah, and like she can like jump kick from like 5 feet away and the ball hits you and shit. It's very cool. So I mean, it's different is what I'm trying to say. So I gotta see what the last character's gonna be. Usually they say the last character to be like the best character, so I'm hoping it's something special. But anyways, so we're getting new UI. They're gonna upgrade this whole CFN network, a new menu mode. They're gonna give us new challenges. The rumor is you're gonna be able to possibly do custom challenges, like custom like what KF was trying to do, or they probably do. Like you could create your own. Good one, Tony. You could probably. Hey, I gotta expect a good poop joke, right? Like you could probably able to do your own custom like challenge modes.
I don't remember KOF having.
They said they wanted to do it. It's like so I created challenge mode, and I'm like, hey, do this combo. It's a hard combo, and you have to go do it. Then.
I think that Street Fighter would benefit from that. Just for,
definitely.
Like, players like trying to figure out like new tech, especially competitive players.
Exactly.
Trying to figure out new tech. I think there was a fighting game that I played before that does do that. I don't remember what it was. No, doesn't KI do that?
KI has a shadow mode.
Yeah.
They don't do custom challenges though.
Was that or maybe it was
Well, you wouldn't really need them in KI because KI is not tech combo.
Not
it's
Blaze
more,
Blue.
You know.
Maybe it was the other Blaze Blue game, Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear,
was it
maybe.
Guilty Gear? I don't remember. I don't think it was Guilty Gear.
Gotta
There
look
was
that
something that I saw earlier where somebody was like making that you can make your own.
That'd be dope. Like create your own custom challenges.
Yeah.
And then like, hey Tony, I created a dope ass challenge. Hey, go see if you can do it. Like, and you're sitting there trying to do it or whatever case. That'd be dope as shit. So they're saying that's gonna be a thing, the new UI and everything, and the characters. Of course, we're gonna have season 3 coming out or whatever the case is. There'll be more characters there. I'm guessing season 3 is gonna be when all the classic Sagat, all those characters come back and everything. Since this was all new characters.
3 characters. Well, 4 characters.
Sakura.
1. You said 1 already.
Sagat.
2.
I don't really care about Sagat.
Old man.
I really don't care about Sagat.
Oro.
And last but not least, because nobody's watching this motherfucker, Q.
Yeah.
I want to see Q come back.
Yeah.
I just want Q. That's it.
If I can get Oro, I would. We said this earlier. I would like to play with Oro to see what they got going on. So
I want to see how they're gonna change him.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
gonna change him.
So the biggest thing that they're saying, and this is the thing that made me go, because like Street Fighter 5 arcade mode, I'm like, okay, cool. You're gonna give me. They said they're gonna have a new story too. You're gonna have like a true boss at the end of arcade mode, a true boss. I don't know what that means. I kind of think I know what it means, but I don't want to say it. Could be somebody with half and half on each side. I don't know. They say you're gonna have.
It's gonna be what's his name? Super Urian. That's what his name is.
Super Urian. I believe so.
Super Urian.
He's red, yellow, and purple, blue.
Yeah,
Something like that. I really wish we would have put him in.
There's resurrections.
Yeah.
Fucking grows wings at his back. Hits you on the entire fucking. I'm sorry.
In other words, time to rage quit again, folks.
And there could be a little story.
I didn't rage. Fucking rage quit. I didn't rage quit during that fucking. Fuck that. Fuck Gil.
And it could.
I'll put like
He's not as bad as a fucking KOF boss. He's
But-
not nearly as bad as a KOF boss. But fuck.
Yeah, KOF bosses were cake to me, but that's a whole other issue.
You didn't play real KOF bosses, dude. I know you played Chrysalid for 99. Did you play what's his name? Ignitz? Did you play Ignitz for that was a 2001?
I did not play 2001.
2002 or 2001 you had Zero for 2002 who was worse than Chrysalid, way worse than Chrysalid. Chrysalid was easy once you got like no. Ignitz and Zero were like, I hit you one time. Oh, I caught you in my super combo. You're dead. Like it's bad, like really, really bad. And then they didn't have like they ended the Ness saga.
Okay.
And then they didn't have like a boss for a while. Like right now, they still kind of don't have a new saga going for KOF.
Yeah,
They're just kind of like jumping around shit right now. But
So they so we're probably gonna get some new story mode stuff after that. They're talking about an extended story mode, which who really cares about that. This is the thing that made me go, we must do a podcast about this or a mini mop about this immediately right now. They're saying that they're not giving us new supers, but they're gonna give us new V triggers.
that's weird. That's gonna be weird. I'm okay.
So are there gonna be V skills to go with those V triggers?
Probably not.
Because
Well, they said V trigger specifically. I think they would have said V skills.
I mean, well, that's the rumor.
Or V
Nothing's
reversals
official
even.
right now. But I
True.
mean, the from insiders, quote unquote insiders that work at Capcom, every character, including the ones that are DLC, will have 2 V triggers.
I can kind
How are you gonna
of I can
balance
get
that?
that because some characters V triggers are like
Okay,
pointless. But what's gonna end up happening
Well, I
is people are
think-
gonna find out. People who play in their character are gonna go with the V skill that works better for their playstyle
Right.
or whatever.
Well,
So
I mean, I feel like the big jump between season 1 and season 2 of Capcom Street Fighter V is the fact that a lot of the season 1 DLC, well, just the DLC in general, have like super comeback mechanic. Like their whole Urien, even though Urien, especially as he's been nerfed, his whole playstyle is about him getting V trigger.
Yeah.
Barlog, his whole playstyle is about him getting V trigger.
I mean that
And-
only partially because he just hits you like.
but
3
when he-
times.
but when you-
when he gets V trigger,
You're dead.
It's like,
You're
oh,
dead.
he just hit me
You're
for like
dead.
3/4 of my health. Cool.
Yeah.
That's just the thing.
Guile. If somebody who knows how to do those boom loops,
Oh my god.
he gets V trigger, you're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, some people say you're dead when he gets V trigger, but not really. You can kind of survive it. But
Well,
like,
he has to finish his
He has
fight
to
every
finish
time.
it,
So if
and he has to have
if you
meter.
manage to
Yeah.
and he has to have meter.
yeah, like somebody like Barlog and fucking
Hits you like 3 times even without meter
But
at
I'm saying,
all.
like,
he
even-
just
But, like-
he's still hitting me. I don't even know what to do. He's killing me
but
right
like,
now.
but like, let's say
Like I'm dead.
but like Barlog, Ibuki, and not and Gil's brother, we just said it,
Urien.
Urien, like once they get V trigger, they hit you and then they gain meter and then they fucking get a
Beat you
super. The fucking
Oh,
super.
I'm bouncing on freaking Aegis reflectors.
5
Still
minutes.
bouncing on Aegis.
Akuma.
He just uppercutted me with his elbow.
Fucking
Cool.
Akuma.
Akuma.
Like-
Akuma even without V trigger, he has to have meter. Like he does way more damage with meter than he
Yeah.
does without
Yeah.
meter. You know.
I'm
So
saying like what's a character that you think could have a second V trigger? No,
Ryu.
I knew you were gonna say it.
His Denshin style is like really cool because it does a lot of damage and stuff like that.
It's chunky damage.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Well, he already does chunky damage, so it does chunky damage on top of his chunky damage. But I don't think maybe they're done with the Evil Ryu thing. But he's such a popular character, they'll probably.
Yo, if he had
not
a
gonna
V
bring it-
trigger that went Evil
Yeah,
Ryu,
I think they're gonna do that. I do not think.
That would be dope as hell.
But it's only gonna be a big
gonna,
trigger.
nobody's ever gonna pick Denshin
No.
ever again.
Because I think that's the only way they do that. But I don't think they'll do that because
But obviously.
You think they would make him his own character?
no, I don't think they're gonna do Evil Ryu in this one.
I don't think they should.
I don't think they should. And I don't think they will
Story
because
purposes
the
and
story
everything else,
purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I don't think they'll do it.
It's already like a key story thing in MVCI. Why would you want?
Unless they do like the nothingness whatever for it.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
fires Hadokens that don't hit people.
What the fuck? Chun-Li's like, I'm safe.
Only does not hit Chun-Li. You can use it on anybody else, not Chun-Li.
I mean, I can see Karen with a new V trigger. I could definitely see Ken with a new V trigger, even though I like the one he has. But like, just all the base roster. Birdie, I can see him with a new V trigger, even though his V trigger is pretty powerful when it's up and running.
Shit.
I think. Okay, I guess here's the question I want to ask, because we can go down the list about people who can get do V triggers, V skills. Do you think adding a second, like a pick, like you picked supers last time, do you think picking a certain V skill would make the game? It definitely made the game more unbalanced or balanced, or I don't know how it's gonna work out, but like that's not for me to think about. Do you think it's enough for some people who play Street Fighter V to go jump back in? Because it's kind of like in my opinion, I'll go first.
If anything, you want to know? Oh, go ahead.
It kind of makes it like a brand new game, kind of like.
That's it.
That's it.
If anything, I think it'd do the opposite of that. I think it'll make people already don't like Street Fighter V, right? A lot of the FGC is kind of like it's easier, yeah. The game fundamentally is gonna be the same. You just change the V trigger. I don't think it's gonna matter that much.
Well,
they're just for them. It's just like, oh, you're adding shit to shit. Kind of like.
I mean, that's definitely an option, but I think that from what the FCG
Wow, you
higher
said
up,
those letters totally backwards.
FGC, yeah, a fighting game community. Let's just put it like that. The higher ups and the snobs, whatever, the main complaint about Street Fighter is that it doesn't have a lot of options.
Well, you're just adding one option for each character, yeah, but you're still just adding one option.
It's a lot of characters. I don't know, Tony P, what you think?
I mean, on one way to find out, man. You know.
That's such a cop out, by the way.
I know.
I looked at you. You looked at me, and I was like, "You gonna get him or am I gonna get him?" You're all right.
But you know what though? That was meant to be a cop out answer.
I know.
That's why I did it.
He's doubling down.
I doubled down on the cop out.
He knows. See.
I'm consistent.
God damn it. Okay, put it like this. All right, since this, let's ask a Tony question, okay? Mm-hmm. If they give Ryu a evil Ryu V trigger, would that make you pick it up?
Good question. I mean, I would definitely be I would be more intrigued.
I guess they win. You win, Capcom. You fucking win. As soon as we get confirmation on everything that's going on. Oh, anybody's got anything to say?
No.
As soon as we get confirmation on anything going on, we'll post it up on the Facebook page or the YouTube page. It's Red K,
Loneliest Wolf,
and this has been the Mini Mop. We out.
Yep.
Go watch our Facebook stuff. Bye.